Libra, my darlings, I am looking at a gorgeous situation whereby there's a partnership, there's a connection, there's some gorgeous level of development here where you are moving on from anything that doesn't bring passion into your life. There's a partnership that's been on your mind for ages. It brings you passion. You haven't been moving to it, right? Intuitively, you knew this is it. This is what I want to be doing in my life. This is going to give me a firm foundation. But boy, you had heartache, you had trauma. You had obstacles and challenges. A lot of things were standing in your way. This could be a loving relationship. This could be a brand new career. Either way, it's a partnership with another person or corporation, company, another partner here. And emotionally, you had no idea if you could do this, you could create this, you could really make this happen. You had to improve your nerves. You had to improve your finances, your foundation. The foolish man built his house upon the sand. The foolish man built his house upon the sand, and the rain came tumbling down. Yeah? It's that energy. The rain came down and washed it all away. Yeah? So it's about what are you building your foundation on. I want to talk for ages about ecosystems with you, but I'm going to hold off. There's other content out there that's longer. This is just a daily message. But be aware of what you're building on top of, right? I've got this little rap out because I do raps and lyrics, and it's coming to my head, a little bit of poetry, and in it I say, I make a little comment about I heard it's all lava, so I stay off the floor, right? And this is an example I'm going to give you because Libra, we talk about finance over here sometimes with you, cryptocurrency, blockchain technology. So if that's your energy, then you're in the right place. But you should also subscribe to my channel, Her Tech. But the example here is I've been studying social media versus reality for a long period of time. It really, really kicked off for me, even more so in my business when Meta arrived, the metaverse, Mark Zuckerberg's public announcement really initiated my business to be able to really build the necessary tech for the future, and that brought me into cryptocurrency, finance, trading, an area I didn't think I would really be in. But as that's happened, right, I realized, whoa, I heard it was all lava, so I stayed off the floor. And that links in with building your house upon the sand. I was not silly enough all these years to head over to the financial market, to trading, to crypto, to blockchain, to technology, because that wasn't my expertise at the time. And there was no need for me to silly walk over to that arena and play around and get myself all muddled and confused with the politics of that arena. Yeah. So what are the politics that have been surrounding you in your career? You in your relationship, you in your family dynamics? What's the politics? What's the social standards? Yeah, I always talk about eco standards. So when I'm speaking about that, I'm talking about the ecosystem, where we come from in life. We all have these systems. How does everyone in your culture behave? How does everyone in your religion or spiritual belief behave? How does your mum behave? What models has she rolled to you that you carry on? How is your family communication style? Do you talk about emotions? Do you hold it back? What are your colleagues like? Well, how much money do they have? What's their network? What's your network and what's their net worth? Because that really identifies all of the little nooks and crannies of your life and how they account for who you are today. And that really makes it clear as day to me, okay, don't go walking on a floor full of lava. Don't go building your house up on sand. Because that's not going to benefit you, right? Now that I've waited, my point being, now that I've waited and I haven't flown into the financial arena, the trading arena, now I'm stepping into it now. And it's the perfect time to step into it now because the floor is no longer going to be lava when I really get going. And actually, I've learned a lot about the market from not stepping onto it because, in my opinion, I wasn't silly enough to start playing around with fire. You play with fire and you're going to get burnt if you haven't got a fireproof head to toe outfit on. So now I'm kind of going, you're fireproof, Libra. Yeah? In the past, you were playing with fire, right? Now you've leveled up and actually you are a qualified fireman and you can walk into that blaze. And you're going to come out absolutely fine because you've got all the fire resistant gear on. Yeah? And it's taking you a long time to get there, but I'm telling you, you've got to be aware of what is your fireproof items. Weird way for me to metaphor today. I hope you receive that. Hit me in the comments, hit the like if you do. But what I'm saying to you is, what is your resistance? against breakdown, emotional stress, financial loss. I want to speak about black swans. I want to speak about black swan contingencies, but this is not the right channel. I don't know if you lot are going to understand. If there's going to be a crisis, if there's going to be a pandemic, if there's going to be a stumble in your finances, a stumble in your relationship, something going on in your community, a struggle with family or friends, if there's a sudden shock or overwhelm, how are you ready for it? What protective measures have you got in place? Are you ready? Because you can't keep walking around on sand and you can't keep walking into fires naked. You need the right gear, you need the right armour, you need the right protective measures, you need the right emergency contacts. That's where I'm going to leave it. Take it as it resonates. It is a metaphor, but it's very important for you to just prepare. That you need a contingency plan for whatever you're doing now, so you're always backed up and protected. Strategic planning, critical path, project planning, all of that shit is incredibly important for you. I don't care if this is about love or family. You can strategic plan your life in any aspect of it. Says the hermatologist, who's an absolute nerd, and every element of my life is strategic planned. I've got a black swan contingency for every area of my life. It's necessary, it's important. Go and look at what black swan is, and then understand the context of why we all need risk management in our lives, yeah? Okay, I'm leaving it there. I'll be back soon with more. Love ya. Bye.